As a naturopathic doctor, we become the experts when it comes to mind-body medicine. So we try to find the underlying cause of disease rather than just suppressing illness with medications. I'm Dr. Pina Lojudice. I am a naturopathic physician and licensed acupuncturist.
We have 2 clinics. My wife and I opened these clinics 11 years ago, and we really love the work. We really love medicine and working with patients. It's something we share, and I think it brings us closer together.
I was a really sick kid growing up, and I had a lot of digestive issues, and it wasn't until I graduated college that I met this woman, and she just says, "Oh, have you ever thought about holistic medicine?" I never even heard of it. So she's like, "Well, there's this person out in Riverhead that you can go see," and he went through what I was eating, my stress, how I exercised, and radically changed my diet, and in 2 weeks, I was a new person.
I was doing research at the National Institutes of Health, and at the time, I had a girlfriend who was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and she started using natural medicine things, and I saw her get much better, and it just clicked for me.
I could still get emotional about it because I cried because it was so joyous that I didn't have to live like that. And it was amazing to know that there were these options in healthcare that I had no idea about. And so for me, it was so profound. And I said, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life.
We got along really well in school. In fact, we studied together. So we learned early on that we worked together pretty well. So it seemed like a natural progression to start a practice together. The part I didn't think about was that we didn't know anything about business. One of the first books I remember getting was this book called Guerrilla Marketing, and it had very basic things like, get a business card.
We put up a website,
talk to people,
cold called different organizations,
try to do lectures.
Whoever would let us talk to them, we would talk to them.
And then I found a very low cost by the hour office in the city that I started practicing in.
We've had so many ups and downs and trials just because we didn't know. Like even in getting this space, what to ask for in a lease, how to negotiate things with regards to the business, how to hire staff.
Because we didn't have any money and we first started our business, we took advice about just having someone do some accounting for us who's kind of a friend. Thinking, okay, we'll save money, it's a simple business. So if I had to do it again, I would have, set things up right from the very beginning in terms of how we were keeping track of all our information, what we were spending.
We didn't even know how to manage the money that we were receiving. So I went on Excel and literally kept everything on a spreadsheet. And then someone's like, there are these new technology, there are these new software programs that this is all on one program and they could take care of it for you. And so when I learned about it, it was like a little miracle.
When you're on your own business, it's a grave danger that you're constantly working 24/7.
Usually what happens in the car ride home, if we're together, immediately we start talking about business stuff because we had to do all this other stuff that took all this extra time. So when we were able to go to a software system, a credit card system that streamlined things even more, it enabled us to come home and not have to do so much business stuff, so we can be home with family and have the joy of being together.
We really want to build the clinic up and bring in associates that also get busy and are doing what we're doing and create the reputation even further. And then also, we want to look into other projects. I've been writing books and I do lectures.
I think because we're a husband and wife team, people really love that family feel that we give within our practice. Everyone who comes into the Huntington office or the New York City office, it feels like home to them. And so it allows them to open up and allow that healing process to occur.